Alright, back with another video, and this is going to be part 2 of the intro video. And so, yeah, Magic the Gathering card. This is the really big one, that's why it probably looks abnormally large. So, anyway, I'll probably start out my videos with this one. I sit there and change the format so now it's sideways, so now computer people can enjoy the videos when they used to stand straight up. And iPod people can just switch them to the side, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so yeah, this format should help with YouTube. Alright, let's get started. This is my deck that I'm going to talk to you about. It is my green deck. It's gone through a lot of changes, especially to fit into standard, because I used to just play with any cards. So let's see, let's go down here to put that land up. Basically, if you know what Magic is, you'll get me. If you don't, then you might as well go watch some other how to play video, or at least learn. Because I might make a video and you just gotta comment, and I'll try my best to make one. I may be fairly new, but I'm not stupid, and I know enough about the game to get, be pretty good at it. And I've gone to a tournament, and so anyway. Alright, well, here's the sideboard, the easiest one to talk about. Blazing Torch. Equipped creature can't be blocked by vampires or zombies. So good against a vampire deck or zombie deck. My friend has a vampire deck, so okay, moving on. Dryad's Favor, just a enchantment, and Forest Walk in case you're playing another green deck. Gives them +1/+1 reach. Spider Umbra in case, flying. This is basically sideboard for flying and some others. Flying, destroy target creature flying. This one, if they don't have flying cards, then I think I threw in 2 canopy covers. You might see another one. Just the fact that if they don't, then it has to be blocked. Plus, basically gets hexproof. So, Gravity Well, I think is a pretty good card. This is the second one. The first one's over in there. So, in case you need a second one to get better in your chances of getting one. Makes creatures lose flying until end of turn. Another one, destroy target creature. I think I have another one of these in there too. So reach gains bonuses for flying. In case they have small decks, you can start killing their creatures with their little 1/1s and stuff. Pull out bigger cards in case you need to. Birthing Pod, I might stick in there. A good sideboard card. But I'm also thinking of actually sticking it in the library to make a chain going, because I didn't realize how good this card was until I actually saw one play it. Any number of target players each gain 6 life, so if you're playing multiplayer variants and you're working together, then that would be a good one to heal each other. Artifacts, you gain 6 life, pretty good for artifacts. Arbor Elf, I don't know. This one's a pretty good one, especially if you're playing not green. This is why it's a sideboard card, because if they're playing the green one, it's kind of pointless. But Intimidate, other green creatures you control have Intimidate, which they can't be blocked by artifact creatures or creatures that share color with it. So artifact decks and green decks are the only card that aren't good. Any other decks that are monocolor, that's not those colors or anything, really good card, because your other green creatures get Intimidate. For the deck style, Beast Token. And because it is a trample deck. So I haven't separated them. I'll try to do that in my other videos to make it go quicker. So land. To keep yourself, from getting hit with something bad. Do damage. Death Touch to keep them on their, basically a bunch of rampant growths. Worm's Tooth to gain life. Quest for Renewal is a good one. You have to tap 4 creatures, because then it'll have 4 counters, and you can all your creatures untap during each player's untap steps. They keep untapping. Good for a strong attack. Cultivate for more land. Good card for land. This is a very popular card. Giant Growth, obviously very popular for a good save card. Groot's Companion, good trample card. Political Worm. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyway. 7 life, 7/7 trample, and you get to draw a card. Pretty good. Trample. 8, tap 8. Target creature gets +5/+5 against trample. Obviously, good trample that card. Land, because there's a bunch of big creatures. Deals X damage to each creature with flying. A good card that I might switch out for Birthing Pod. So this might be in the sideboard, and then use Birthing Pod. So land. I'm going a little over, so I'm going to try to speed things up. Good for overrun. Have a bunch of little creatures out. I need to sort these better. Sorry, this will be a lot better. Next one. This is my first, real one, but it'll be a lot better. Clony Gem for more land. Basically, you want a lot of cards that put land in your hand or give you land for the sheer fact. For the sheer fact of these two creatures that really make up my deck, because you get big creatures, so you get to draw cards. Another Gravity Well, Giant Growth. He gives you land, plus is a good stop against like 1/1s and 2/2s. Another Orange Tooth. This one's good. Till end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1, gain trample and infect. It's kind of like Blightsteel Colossus, where your trample's over with infect. Well, all your creatures get infect, so you could really trample over. Overrun would also be a good addition, but that'd be 9 mana to try to toy with. This might get 9 mana, but not as easy. This one might help you. Trying to Boundless Growth, you get 1 of any color land, and all you have to do is tap, sacrifice it, and it already costs 3, so pretty good card for mana. A 4/5 for 3 land, very good deal. My masses each creature you control, so very good. Where else? Again, puts land in your hand, puts land out in the battlefield. Because of these guys, I have 2 of these. I have a foil one and a non-foil one. Landfall, they get +4/+4 and gain trample until end of turn. So you want to get a lot of land. That's why I put a lot of land pull cards in this library. 7/7 with trample. 5/6. No, it doesn't have trample, but it's a pretty big creature, so you can hopefully give it trample eventually. This one +1/+1 to gain trample, so that'd help. Even a creature with trample. Different things. Puts land. The foil one. Death Touch, Giant Growth, land. I got this one recently, it's pretty cool. I thought it'd be good for a trample deck. Enchanted creature gets +10/+10, has trample and Annihilator 2. So basically turns him into an Eldrazi for only 8 land. This deck gets 8 land very fast. I can play a 5 mana card on my 3rd turn. So, yeah. Very good card. Niece's Chosen, so I don't run out of cards in the library because I have a lot of people milling. This is a pretty big deck, so you don't have to worry about that much, but having a 2/3 that always stays with you. So one of our elves gives a battlefield, gives it +1/+1 till end of turn. So then Fresh Meat, the card I'm going to try. So if they hit you with a spell that kills pretty much all your creatures, or Life's Finale, you can throw this down as an instant. Life's Finale, you have like 15 creatures, now you have 15 3/3 beasts. If you have a card, Coat of Arms or something, you will be doing well with this. So, good card to try out. So that's my green deck. Hopefully I'll have better quality so you can actually see them. This is the only one I think has the sideboard except for my Goblin deck. And I'm going to try to make an Elf deck, and hopefully more so you can see if you do. The trading, buying and selling cards, hopefully you guys will do. And other than that, if you see anything here, tell me, comment about it, and I'll see if we can set up a deal. So hopefully you see my next videos, and that'll end it for this episode of Deck Looks for Magic the Gathering.